Hello and welcome to Quora Queries. I'm Q, and I will be taking you through today's Q&A. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you want more questions like this. Now, let's get into this. My son died 2 days ago, but my husband won't get over it. What should I do? Should I divorce? While this really can't be serious, is the OP for real? I definitely know how I feel about this, so it's time to find out the community's opinion. Reply 1. Please divorce him. You sound like a right nasty piece of work. Let him meet a more understanding woman. That was your son too? What is wrong with you? You are a disgusting human being for even contemplating divorcing someone is still grieving. It's been bloody 2 days. Please may your husband leave you. Reply 2. My only thought is, did you kill your son? Why are you expecting your husband not to grieve? Why are you not grieving? How does a parent get over a loss of a child in 2 days? 20 days? 200, 2,000, 20,000 days, and so on. I have not seen my children for 3.5 years, and I just want to see their smug looks at mom jokes. I pray for your husband's sake that you walk away and let him grieve on his time with God holding his hand and guiding him to peace. Grieving is a process that takes several years, not days. Show some empathy and walk away. Or put yourself into counseling as to why you are being so cruel-hearted. As expected, most people will find the OP to be crazy. How can you be mad at your husband for grieving? Let's move on. Reply 3. Get over it? His son, his child, his flesh and blood just passed away 2 days ago, and you want him to get over it? Plus you want a divorce because of it? What kind of heartless person are you? He has every right to grieve. Wasn't it his child too? He can grieve as much as long as it takes him. He will never get over losing a child. How dare you ask a cold, cruel, heartless question like that? Seems to me you are the one who got over it, mustn't love or care for your own too much as he did. Hope he divorces your sorry, and he can grieve in peace and mourn the loss of his child. Apparently he has more of a heart than you ever will. Reply 4. Oh my God, I can't believe I am reading this. How can you get over your child's death so easily? My brother and I still miss my dad who passed away 10 years ago. Although we are over the initial pain that lasts for a couple of years. Yes, I suggest he divorce you because you lack empathy over the death of your own child, which would raise a ton of red flags to me. Yes, I know everyone grieves differently. But even if you grieve differently and don't outwardly cry, most people don't just get over things so easily, and it hurts. I mean, it would be devastating. I don't have children yet, but I can for sure say I would be absolutely devastated if I lost my child. Reply 5. OMG, what are you saying? 2 days ago? It hasn't even set in yet. I lost my son 1.5 years ago, and I cry every single day like I just got the news. I will never stop crying, and life will never be the same again without my precious son. I'm broken, devastated, in so much pain, and I suffer every day, and that will be for the rest of my life. I have endless tears, and they flow like a faucet every day. How in the world could you ever expect him to be over it in 2 days? He probably will never get over it. Losing a child is a parent's worst nightmare, and it's just never supposed to happen. Reply 6. Your son died 2 days ago, and you want your husband to get over it. I don't understand how you're over the fact that the child that you carried for 9 months and raised is why you are over it. Unfortunately, I don't understand you. I lost my son almost 8 years ago, and I'm not over it. And I will never get over it. You're thinking about divorcing your husband because your son died 2 days ago. I think you need to see therapy and allow your husband to grieve as long as he wants to. What type of person you are to actually be so selfish or something like this? You're not talking about your doll baby. We're not talking about the loss of your keys. We're talking about an actual human being who you birthed into this earth. You need to seek help. Yes, OP definitely needs help. No matter how long it takes, you should be there to support your significant other. Reply 7. Your son died 2 days ago? First of all, I am sorry for your loss of a child. Losing a child hurts. Second of all, everyone grieves differently over the loss of a child or family member. Now you are talking about should you divorce your husband? What kind of wicked person are you? Reply 8. The fact that you have to ask this question tells me several things. You lack empathy, you aren't human, you cannot love anyone other than yourself, you aren't really the son's mother. Should I go on? People's grief is real, and 2 days later means it really hasn't had time to sink in that you will never have your son here again. You can't wake him up in the morning, hold him when he's upset, talk to him about his day, ask him about his friends, look at him across the table, play his favorite song in the car, help him with his homework, drop him off at school, and be his mother. We grieve like we love, meaning the fact that your husband can't get over it means his love for his son is great. No one ever gets over a deep loss like this. You learn to cope with it. You learn to move forward one day at a time. The only thing that heals the fracture in your heart is time and God's love and grace. Yes, get a divorce so your poor husband will have one more trauma to deal with. At least he can grieve his son's death. He certainly won't grieve the divorce. Reply 9. Yes, you should divorce him. In this way, your husband will be able to free himself from a wicked person like you. Your son died, and you are over it on the second day. I believe you will do the same with your husband too. Moreover, your husband deserves a better loving and caring person than you. Reply 10. Woman, you have a problem. Let the man grieve for his son. You can't get over it in 4 days. Now you are talking of a divorce as if you already have another guy whom you were cheating with. This man should divorce you as soon as possible, as you are not wife material. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so that you get alerts on the next question. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.